What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to another episode of the Bourbon Pour. I'm Jordan.
And I'm Brian.
We're trying something new on the Bourbon Pour. Something we're going to maybe try to do on Fridays. We're going to be calling this Blind Bourbon Battles. So the way this works is that one of us takes two samples out of our collections and pours them for the other person. So in this case, Brian has provided these pours. He knows, of course, what's in them. I have no idea, no information. No distillery, no proof, no nothing.
Right.
And I'm going to blind these, share some thoughts. Brian's going to pretty much keep his mouth shut.
Mm-hmm. Now Jordan sent out a text message, and we were going back and forth, and he had this idea of doing this. And I thought, well, I like that. So I sat down. I wrote a list up. I got 15 episodes. And then today, when I was going through and picking what I was going to bring, I got 16 episodes now because I came up with a new one. So this is a totally different one I hadn't been thinking about.
Love it.
Hopefully it's good.
Yeah.
And hopefully you're at least in the ballpark on some of this.
Yeah. I'm bad about guessing, especially completely blind, you know. I'm even bad about guessing when you say, hey, of these four, one of them's Wild Turkey, your favorite distillery. I can't guess Wild Turkey. So I'm not going to be guessing very well. But I'm really looking forward to this. Hopefully I look like a fool. Because you never know how blinds are going to go. There could be something highly allocated in here or highly expensive versus Old Crow, and I might pick Old Crow. So let's get to it. So this is Glass A. Of course, you're reading on the screen now. You all know what it is, but I don't. I'm going to take a look at the appearance here. Glass A here is way darker than Glass B. That's my first impression of this.
Quite a bit, actually.
So there might be a proof difference or there might be an age difference there. That's sort of one thing you can do, but let's get a nose here. It's an oak to that one.
Yeah, it's got a really pleasant nose.
Got some sweetness to it. A little brown sugary kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely some good oak age. Maybe. Watch, it'll be like a 4-year-old something. Got to get all official if I'm going to be doing these blinds. So Glass B. That's more butterscotch. Way less oak.
Right.
In fact, I don't get a whole lot of oak on that at all. Based on the nose, I feel like the proof in A is higher, but then again, that could be an oak or some other factor, maybe spice, rye spice. So I'm going to go in for a palate here. We're going to taste Glass A. It's rich.
Mm-hmm.
It borders on some darker things. Has a good caramel. I feel like I'm going to be an idiot. So
Caramel's always a good go-to.
That's a really good caramel note. It's not as, it doesn't appear to be as proofy as what I was anticipating from the nose.
Yeah, I picked this one for a specific reason. Because I just wanted to see
how it stacks up.
How you responded to it.
Sure. That's a sip that I wouldn't mind. Obviously, I just went for a second one. Visiting. It's got a little bit of nuttiness on the back end, towards the back end. Not overly nutty. A touch drying on my tongue too after the sip goes down.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, fantastic pour. So, all right, let's move on to B here. That butterscotch is still hanging around. Sweet, rich butterscotch. Going for a sip. I'm missing a little bit on that one. That one, less density of flavor, a little bit lighter, less sweetness. Glass A was way sweeter. Yeah.
I want you to come up with the element that because I can't put a name on it. I don't know what it is.
And I've not done it.
No, you have not yet. But it has like just a different.
Yeah, it's different. It almost tastes.
Taste to it.
It almost tastes savory.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say savory, like a seasoning, not like a barbecue rub, but some sort of some sort of. I would almost guess this is weeded. Because sometimes with weeded, I do pick up some kind of savory. There's a savoriness to it towards the back end.
And it lingers and it sticks around.
The finish on this one is ahead of Glass A right now for me. But I'm going to revisit A here sometimes. Ooh, and that nose is opened up. Almost a borders coffee kind of darkness to it.
Yeah, it does have a little darkness.
In the sense of a roasted kind of thing. Coffee grounds are roasted. Well,
so do you have a guess on proof? Is that where you want to start first? Or?
Yeah, proof. I'm going to guess these are both 90 proof. And I'm going to say that Glass A is aged longer. I have no guesses whatsoever on distillery. If you were going to hold me down, I'd say maybe A is Heaven Hill. And I have no idea on B. I know I said that maybe it was weeded, but that butterscotchy kind of makes me think of something from Old Granddad. But I will say my favorite is Glass A.
Okay, so I could go into prices and kind of go that way. I guess we already know what they know what it is.
But I don't.
You don't.
I would say Glass A is more expensive.
So Glass A,
just in general,
Glass A is cheaper. So this one is $69.99. This one comes in around $99. They are both. You were close on your proof.
Old Granddad.
You said they were the same at 90.
Yeah,
they were the same at 100.
Okay, I almost said 100, but we did do a video earlier, and I had a little bit higher proof, so maybe that kind of knocked it a little bit. So I initially was going to say 100.
Yeah, which was the reason that I put the first one in, because I always think it drinks hotter. Yeah. And I always think it's got a lot higher proof until you take a few more sips of it, then it comes back around, and it's so you were in the right family. So if you had to guess further, what would you guess that is?
Is that Henry McKenna single barrel?
It is.
Proud of myself.
Yeah, and this one is more craft. And I thought you might have had it, but I don't know. So I may have to.
That's all right.
A monkey wrench.
I think that's the fun part of this is that it might be something that neither of us one of us has never had before. Even if we find new bottles, I'm really looking forward to this series.
So this is the Redwood Empire. The Grizzly.
That's Grizzly Beast.
Grizzly Beast that I just picked up over the weekend or last week.
Yeah. Boy, that was an interesting experience.
It's different. It's opened up and it's gotten a little bit better. Yeah. Now, I opened my bottle up and I reached out to him and told him, man,
I'm not sure about that.
I think I overpaid for this one, but then I went back to it this weekend and it tasted better.
Right.
So I thought, well, what a great opportunity to bring it over here and see what he thinks about it.
Right.
And I think I'm still in the same category that for $99, I'm not a fan.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Unless it continues to open up and it's something really good.
There is an interesting note on that. That is, and the nose is a little bit sweeter.
Yeah.
Now that I've had multiple sips of each, but
it has a funkiness to it, and that's what I can't put my finger on what it is.
It is.
I don't know if it's a leather or like a tobacco something, but the palate is just different.
I'm tasting like herbs that you put in a rub, like that. Like a Thanksgiving thyme parsley. I know that sounds really weird.
Yeah, I could get
but
it's
something that is
different.
kind of in that realm.
It's a little off-putting.
I'm proud of myself for.
Yeah, that's that one. I mean, this is such a good pour.
Yeah,
and I thought coming out of the gate that'll be a good.
Which bottle of Henry McKenna did you get? Because I had mine the other night and I just wasn't that crazy.
Oh well, I guess I should.
Maybe
I didn't bring the bottle, so we're gonna have to put it up on the screen.
Yeah.
I come with a suitcase. And
right.
I packed light tonight, so
yeah, that's all right.
So
that's
we'll
all
have
right.
to flash them up there, but I could probably get some stats that we could throw it on there. Which one it is.
Yeah. I would like to know that. But great sip. All right, well, that's the first episode of our Blind Bourbon Battles. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you look forward to this series. I would ask for suggestions, but that'd be kind of difficult because people don't know what's in our collection unless you follow us on Only Dreams, which is totally possible. Anyway, hopefully you all have a great Labor Day weekend. This is going to be coming out the Friday before, so enjoy some college football. I'm a big college football fan. Go Irish. Definitely. Saw the Bourbon Hutch today. Was wearing a Notre Dame shirt.
Yeah,
same exact
fan. Yeah.
Same. I think he went to Notre Dame. So because he's way smarter than I am. But anyway, so enjoy this weekend with your family and your friends. And if you are with your family and friends, well, we want to tell you always share your whiskey.